My favorite thing about Keene State, I really like how close the classes are together. My favorite class at Keene State, right now I'm really enjoying my film analysis class. I really enjoy the teacher. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? I really like meatball subs. I've had it since I was a little kid. My mom would always make them. What do I enjoy most about my sport? I really like how everyone is kind of all together. The track team, even distance, we all talk, have dinner together. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? I would have to say that's probably Michael Gigliotti. My favorite vacation spot, I really want to visit Iceland. I think that would be a very cool place to go. Dogs or cats? I'm more of a dog person, even though my family, we both have a dog and a cat. My favorite TV show would probably have to be The Magicians. There's 7 seasons of it. I really love that show. My dream job would probably have to be a cinematographer or editor for films. My craziest teammate, it's really fun to spend time around Dawson Hamale, so I'm gonna put him for that.
What is my favorite thing about Keene State? I definitely have to say the people. I've met a lot of great people so far, and it's become like a second family to me. But what is my favorite sport to play other than mine? Definitely have to say football. I used to play back in high school, and I love watching it, I love playing it. It's definitely my second favorite sport. And what is my favorite TV show? I'm gonna have to say Moon Knight. On Disney Plus, I really like it. What is my favorite class at Keene State? I have to say I'm taking astronomy right now, and it's really interesting, and it's really cool. What is one thing my coach always says at practice? One thing he always tells me is that I'll get there, and what he means by that is, especially in my event, the triple jump, I'm new to it, and I want to be great fast, and he tells me that, these things take time, and so I got to listen to him, and he's right. So we'll get there, that's what he says. And what is my favorite vacation spot? I'd have to say Canada. Even though it's not the most tropical spot, I have family up there. I really enjoy the scenery and everything. Yes or no, does pineapple belong on pizza? Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Absolutely not. Who is a professional athlete I admire in my sport? I have to say Usain Bolt, 100%. A guy I always grew up wanting to be. And in my event, I'd have to say Pedro Picardo. He's an amazing triple jumper, and I basically learned triple jump by just watching him jumping. Who is my craziest teammate? I would say it's a tie between Aiden Law and Dawson Hamale. Those two guys, they're really great people. I mean that in the best way. They're really great people. What is my favorite movie? I have to say Coming to America. It's an old movie. I used to watch it with my parents all the time. Just a really good immigration type of movie.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our
Do this.
It's Erlen George's.
I'm ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the installment of Women's Lacrosse here at the Owl Athletic Complex, where your Keene State Owls will take on the Castleton Spartans. I'm Haley Patridge, joined here by JJ LeBlanc.
Today is the first time these teams have seen each other since last April in the regular season, where the Owls defeated the Spartans 15-2, so it should be interesting to see how the Owls play against them today.
The Owls are currently 4-9 overall and 1-2 conference. They have 4 games left for the rest of the season, with all being in conference. These last 4 games will be important for the Owls to be locked into a spot for the upcoming playoffs.
The Owls had a great game last Tuesday where they were away against Hartford, winning 18-3 with Haley Radijak scoring 8 of those goals. The last game the Owls had played was the number 1 seed Western Connecticut losing 2-14, while Haley Radijak and Mindy St. Marie being the only goal scorers. Hopefully the Owls will bounce back tonight and pick up a win.
One player to watch out for today is Haley Radijak, who has scored 35 goals so far this season, and 8 of those from just 1 game. She's an aggressive, smart-minded player with intent to win the next 4 conference games and make it to the playoffs.
We'll be back shortly for the start of the game after the starting lineups and national anthem, so stay with us.
A senior attacker from East Montpelier, Vermont, number 10, Tian Connor. A freshman midfielder from East Hampton, Massachusetts, number 11, Megan Ward. A senior attacker from Westport, Connecticut, number 12, Maddie Brasser. A junior midfielder from Gray, Maine, number 18, Madeline Cotty. A senior defender from Barrie, Vermont, number 22, Megan Breyer. A junior attacker from Warwick, Rhode Island, number 26, Grace Pelletier. A junior midfielder from West Sayville, New York, number 27, Kimberly McCarthy.
Yeah.
A graduate student goalkeeper from Durham, New York, number 36, Katie Opila. The Spartans are coached by Jamie Blake in her 3rd season. She is assisted by Erlen Georges, Chad Starrow, and Sue Johnson. And now the starting lineup for your Owls of Keene State College. A senior attacker from New London, New Hampshire, number 3, Jackie DeAngelis. A senior midfielder from Brewster, New York, number 5, Haley Radijak. A junior midfielder from Sutton, New Hampshire, number 6, Alexis Felides. A freshman defender from Colchester, Connecticut, number 8, Peyton Gontulis. A junior midfielder from St. Albans, Vermont, number 9, Mindy St. Marie. A junior defender from Charleston, Rhode Island, number 10, Ellie Lyons. A freshman goalkeeper from Groton, Connecticut, number 11, Carol Moriarty. A freshman midfielder from Londonderry, New Hampshire, number 12, Tess Brown. A sophomore attacker from West Hartford, Connecticut, number 16, Chase Gangris. A freshman midfielder from Salem, New Hampshire, number 17, Riley Devine. A junior attacker from Manchester, Vermont, number 19, Hannah DeWorkin. A sophomore attacker from Keene, New Hampshire, number 22, Kristen Leslie. The Owls are coached by Travis Wyatt in his 1st season. He is assisted by Haley Turba and Bryn Murray.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of the game. We're about to get underway. Like we mentioned earlier, Haley, Keene coming off of kind of a tough loss, although it was against a team that is very good. You never want to lose by 12. So, especially going up against an LEC opponent today, this will probably be a good matchup between these two teams. Keene State historically has done well against Castleton, but any team can win on any given day, so it'll be interesting to see how head coach Wine will come into this game.
Definitely, and this game is also very important, it being conference. You want to secure those wins to get into playoffs.
From what we know so far, the Owls, if they win out in the LEC, they have a chance to make the 3 seed and actually have home field advantage starting in the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see if they can pull off a win today. And starting in the middle for the draw control, it looks like it will be the freshman number 12 Tess Brown going up against Lacey Greenemeyer in Castleton. Or no, I might be wrong. It might be St. Marie. Not sure they even know. Yes, it is St. Marie. We'll start in the draw control. Beautiful night for some lacrosse. It's been a little bit rainy today, but weather's picked up. It's only a little bit cloudy out, and it should be a nice night for some nice lacrosse. And for the draw control, we are underway, and Castleton will win it. That was Loomis who bought it down. Moriarty with the save. Give it back to Moriarty. Here's Dworkin. Bringing it into the middle. DeAngelis can't grab it, but she brings it back up, and she'll give it up to Brown. Tess Brown going straight down, fires away, and that is too easy for Tess Brown. Less than a minute in, and the freshman already has a goal. Not really sure what Castleton's defense was doing there. They seem to have just stopped. I don't think they expected her to go down so quickly. Back in the middle is St. Marie going up against Greenemeyer. St. Marie does have the advantage with her height. Over the top, and Brown will grab it. What a nice one-handed grab by Brown. Over to Radijak. Over the side to DeAngelis. Down over Gengrass. Down low to Smith. Smith back to Brown. Dworkin. Into the middle. Radijak bobbles it, loses it. Ref has the flag in hand. Didn't throw it. Probably was just feeling it out. And that is a goal by Kristen Leslie. Puts them up 2-0 to start the game with 13:22 remaining in the first quarter. Nice start for the Owls.
Goal scored by number 22, Kristen Leslie.
Usual suspects for the draw control. St. Marie and Brown both went for it. Brown takes it. Over to Dworkin. Back to Brown. Over to St. Marie. St. Marie putting the moves on her. Into the middle, Radijak. Radijak does a little spin move. Gives it out to Brown. Brown over to Dworkin. St. Marie has it. St. Marie almost lost it. St. Marie does lose it. St. Marie. And nice save by Opila. Right in the net. Castleton trying to put the Jets on, bringing it down field. Connor. Trying to find someone. Great defense by the Owls, and they take it away. Castleton almost takes it back, and they do take it back. Ward. And Ward will be the one to take it in. Ward into Moriarty. And will put it in. Megan Ward puts Castleton on the scores board. And it is a 2-1 game.
Castleton goal scored by number 11, Megan Ward.
It is up. Castleton almost controls it, but Brown saying no. Ward. Over to Cody. Over to Greenemeyer. Into the middle. Moriarty, nice save. On the side, Keene State will bring it down. Lasers it over to DeAngelis. Nice moving downfield for the Owls. Radijak has it, has some room. Radijak, Dworkin can't make it. But Gengrass will pick it back up. Over to Leslie. Leslie drops it. Over to Gengrass. 11 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Back up top to Radijak. She'll survey. St. Marie does a spin move right into traffic.
So far, the Spartans have been putting up a lot of fouls.
Just trying to be physical, especially when they know that Keene may be the better team than them, so what you got to do is come in and be physical. I like the way that they're playing so far. St. Marie will put it in. Mindy St. Marie makes it a 3-1 lead.
Keene State goal scored by number 9, Mindy St. Marie.
St. Marie having a great season so far. stepped up in the absence of Radijak at the beginning of the season, and instead of Haley Radijak just coming back and being the absolute captain of this team, it's kind of split between the two seniors. Another draw control with 10:36 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be Castleton ball. Greenemeyer. Into the middle, McCarthy. Back up top to Greenemeyer.
Castleton moving their offense pretty quick.
But better defense by the Owls so far. Into the middle. Ball was denied. Keene State has it. Dworkin. Dworkin has some room. Nice pass into Radijak will put it in. 4-1 lead for the Owls, but what a pass by Hannah Dworkin.
Keene State goal scored by number 5, Haley Radijak.
That's as good as transition offense as you're going to get from Keene State in this game. Just everyone was in the right place at the right time and able to get the ball and make it a 4-1 lead with 9:41 remaining in the first. Draw control. Almost grabbed by the Owls, and it is. St. Marie. Over to Smith. Smith will give it to Dworkin. Brown. Over the top. Into to Radijak. Back to Gengrass. Dworkin. Over to St. Marie. St. Marie inside. Dworkin back into St. Marie. St. Marie loses it, but Keene State able to grab it back. Here's Gengrass. Brown. Into the middle, and they'll put it in. Chase Gengrass.
Keene State goal scored by number 16, Chase Gengrass.
Seems to be a sweet spot right there in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle. It just seems like Castleton's defense is working everything they can on the perimeter, and no one's back there to give the goalie some just much needed help. And we'll have a timeout on the field for Castleton, where the score is Keene State 5, Castleton 1 with 8:44 remaining in the first. We'll be back after these messages.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade, from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
And welcome back to the action. What have you seen so far that you like from Keene State, Haley?
You know, I feel like their offense is very patient, and they're waiting to find that opening there in the middle.
No, you're absolutely right, but what also I've been seeing is the Owls this season, especially the games that we've commentated, they haven't really done a lot of transition offense. But that one goal from Radijak from Dworkin was actually really good, and that's something that I'd like to see more of.
Definitely.
And we'll have another draw control in the middle. Brown grabs it again. Tess Brown. And they'll give it back to her. DeAngelis. Dengrass. Radijak to St. Marie. Smith. Over to Brown. Brown. Back in the side, here's Smith. And the whistle is blown. Free position by Lola Smith. She'll bring it in. Lola Smith can't get it. Shoots it. Can't hit. And ball will go back to the Spartans.
There was just one shot. There was just one shot. Goalie has it. She's
Goalie's coming out pretty far.
Really slow too. Really surveying there. Sheridan loses it. Just waltzed into a crowd of Owls. St. Marie over to Dworkin. Brown. Radijak will give it back out. DeAngelis. Nice play here. Smith. Throws it down. Didn't like it. Picks it back up. Brown. Dworkin. In the middle. DeAngelis. Back over. Radijak. Rudberg. Keene State playing the passing game, trying to wear Castleton out. Trying to get it to Brown. Brown grabs it. Back over to Rudberg. Dengrass. Nice pass into the middle. And Lola Smith puts it in. Third time is the charm for number 2. 6-1 lead for Keene State.
Keene State goal scored by number 2, Lola Smith.
You have to think to yourself, Haley, that Coach Wine came into this game saying that we just need to move the ball around a little bit more. Because that is, on that one play, that is the most that I've seen the Owls pass the ball to each other on one possession that I have this entire season. whether it's Radijak or St. Marie going right in, usually they won't pass all the way around like that. And they can run their offense like that. That's good, but it's just some good ball movement by the Owls. And I think they're just trying to put this one away a little bit early. Radijak. Radijak into the middle. Dengras. DeAngelis.
Goal 3. Yep, 3.
And that's a goal by DeAngelis.
3 from 16.
7 goals in the first quarter.
Goals scored by number 3, Jackie DeAngelis.
Jackie DeAngelis putting herself on the board.
They got 4 more. I hate complaining. Nice quick game. Trying to watch this playoff game tonight at 7. So.
Yeah. What Celtics?
No hockey.
Yeah. Oh, hockey.
Outrageous.
Is that your team?
Yep, I know. What, Bruins?
The Rangers are really bad, Jill.
Shut up. What are they? C3.
And we'll have a draw control again.
He muted himself when I muted.
Was he muted?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see it.
I got you. You think you said that on air? You got scared for a second.
And Castleton. Greenemeyer will grab it.
No, last night we were.
St. Marie tried to grab it. Can't grab it.
20.
And nice job by Rudberg.
Yep, 20.
Over to Dworkin. Dworkin. Nice move. Into the middle. Oh, and Radijak almost grabbed it. That would have been a nice play again. Nice pass into St. Marie, who'll put it in.
I'm telling you, it's that spot.
Keene State goal
has to
scored
be.
by number 9, Mindy St. Marie.
There's a flag on the play.
I know, I love her. Look how Anya's going.
No, that's not a flag. That was in fact a stick. It just looked like a flag from this angle.
I think she switched up.
We'll see the freshman Anya Dinger coming in,
Oh, that's sick.
replacing Smith. Dinger, who I do not think we have seen yet play this season, not at home.
They don't have any other goalies, so they're going to stick with 6. Is Sarah available for you guys?
Yeah, she's available. I don't know if we didn't mention it.
And a nice grab, my goodness, by Haley Radijak. Just went up there and took it.
Who passed that?
It was 2:22 who was over.
It's 28, or is it 26? It's 26.
26 has it now.
I would definitely say Castleton has some speed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing that I've also seen so far. If Keene State doesn't get back on defense, Castleton has a much better chance to score, but since they're quicker, they have a better shot. But when Keene State does come down and gets their defense together, Phoebe Loomis proving to be very quick.
I wouldn't call it on this. Oh, wait. 8 from Castleton scored.
Castleton goal scored by number 8, Phoebe Loomis.
And Phoebe Loomis scored on that play. Haley, we were just talking about her speed. That was so fast, we didn't even see her score the goal.
Literally.
It's an 8-3 game.
It's 8-3, yeah.
2:28 remaining in the first quarter.
You already announced the goal.
I did. You did. I did. Cool. This past 40 seconds felt like 3 months. Alright guys, we're leaving. Just gotta go on.
Greenemeyer has it. Tried to find Loomis, but she'll find St. Marie instead.
He was, are you capable of doing your job? I go, yeah. He was, I guess not.
Dworkin. Dworkin outrunning Ward into the middle. Radijak over the top. Can't get it. Radijak gives it to St. Marie, tells her to go to work. Over to Rudberg. Dinger. St. Marie. Rudberg has it. Tries to bring it in. Into Radijak. It's covered in Spartans. And we'll put it in. Hannah Dworkin.
Keene State goal scored by number 19, Hannah Dworkin. But don't you love how bright it is when it's 7 o'clock? Yeah.
1:18 remaining in the first quarter.
But our coach also doesn't want us like rushing shots because it's been bad the past couple of games. But I think this game will be fine. Just oh, maybe they will this year.
St. Marie almost got it. Bats it down. Still almost has it. It's anyone's ball. It's on the ground. St. Marie trying to grab it. No one still has it. It'll be Castleton ball. St. Marie is confused.
I keep looking at all of them. None of them made us a
Howells need to set up their defense.
Number 8 has it for Castleton.
Loomis.
8 to 27. 10 knocked it out. 10 still has
so 27 for them turned it over.
Ball was turned over by McCarthy. Here comes Brown. DeAngelis.
Successful clear. 22.
Wesley.
22 to 4.
It was in.
Oh, it was a shot from 4. Didn't make it in.
Dinger couldn't put it in, but Keene State still has a chance.
22.
Radijak will do it herself.
3 second. I think they're going to give her the free position.
Radijak will get the free position. Hoping to make this a 10-3 game going into the second quarter. Radijak. And we'll put it in, Haley Radijak. And the Owls have put themselves into double digits in the first quarter. At this rate, they'll score 40.
At this rate, they'll score 40.
I think, you know, I put in a recap, that's the first time the team had scored 10 in the quarter since they changed the format.
Yeah.
Another draw control. And unless something crazy happens, it'll stay 10-3 going in to the second quarter. Nothing crazy, at least at this moment. It is a 10-3 game. Keene State 10, Castleton 3. We'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter after this.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall.
Now she goes and she's got it. How sweet is this and how wonderful for the sport.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back to Golden Hour. The sun is setting. Sun's in the players' eyes. This is the best time to play sports.
A little change up in the middle there. Haley Radajak taking the draw control.
Is this the first draw control that we've seen Radajak take this season?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see how it goes. Castleton will keep Greenemeyer in. And she'll win it, maybe. And she will. Rudberg said, "Give me that." She's going to bring it down. Over to Dworkin. DeAngelis. Radajak to St. Marie.
Wow. The sun is just hitting the field beautifully. I know. If I do say so myself.
Radajak. Over to Rudberg. Divine couldn't hang on, but it'll stay in. 37 seconds remaining on the clock, the shot clock. Rudberg. Radajak. DeAngelis may have gotten in the way there. Gengrass. Oh, and behind the back.
Beautiful shot.
Showtime here at Keene State from Haley Radajak.
Keene State goal scored by number 5, Haley Radajak.
That was pretty. You might see that on the Inside Owl Athletics top plays of the week.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That'll be a contender for top play.
What is up with her?
That was cool, Haley. We need more of that. I want to see more of that. And they'll give it they'll give it to Keene State. Nice pass over. Gengras. Rudberg. On the side. St. Marie. St. Marie was the intended target. They'll stay Castleton ball, but they immediately give it away. A Radajak.
Was that 15 on turnover?
I don't know if that was a shot. Ward.
11 has it now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and look at that. That was a tough sequence.
It'll stay Castleton ball. Connor. McCarthy. Brasser. Has it. Greenemeyer. Castleton has it in the middle. Ward. Great defense by the Owls. Nice little wall being built. Greenemeyer. That is over the top. And that is a shot clock violation. That ball will be in Owls' possession.
them. But next year I would work if you pay me for them. So like, I've been doing
And Divine will take it back again.
He's an interesting man. I kind of just threatened that I'm going to quit.
St. Marie. Brown. Over to St. Marie.
He goes, probably quit. I was like, oh, okay.
He did that to my friend when she couldn't come. She only works one day though. I was like, if you can't come in the one day, I don't know. Shot from 19 is a save.
He like knows I have another job.
Oh, really?
The shot won't go. It'll be Castleton ball. Castleton loses it. It's a foot race.
12 has it now. Castleton. Number 4.
Greater Meyer. And ball is taken away by Tess Brown.
8, 12, and
way over.
Ball too.
Yeah, she got the ground ball. 19 had it, but she tripped. 26 has it now, and there was just a push.
And now there's
16.
40.
Little sequence there.
Does she know how to change iris on that camera? She does.
That's as far as it gets.
Guys, maybe she turns on the infrared.
Maybe getting a little chippy out there.
They just don't show signals, so I don't know if I can.
It'll stay Castleton ball. Cody gives it up. Connor. 8 minutes remaining in the half. And nice save by Moriarty. Was bought in herself, and Moriarty, nice save again.
Pick that up.
The goalie.
Oh, goalie's got it. I thought.
Yeah, goalie has it.
I thought someone else picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Roquefort will give it back over to Moriarty. Moriarty will give it to Lions. Over to St. Marie. St. Marie just trying to outrun Loomis, and she does. Over to DeAngelis. DeAngelis can't grab it. Still can't, but we'll pick it up. Gengras. Oh, a nice move by Chase Gengras. St. Marie, spin move.
9 high.
Little high.
It's gonna be Keene's ball.
Gengras has it. DeAngelis will put it in.
Is that 9 on the assist?
13-3. We have a running clock.
Keene State goal scored by number 3, Jackie DeAngelis.
I'm honestly surprised Castleton hasn't picked up on that spot yet.
I know, honestly, just put everyone in there. They're not going to shoot from outside of the circle. You just got to just put everyone there, and we'll have a timeout on the field. 5:59 remaining in the half. The score is Keene State 13, Castleton 3. We'll be back after these messages.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide of the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with 5:59 remaining in the second quarter. I'd like to point out that I've been saying that it's Kara Moriarty in goal. It is not. That is Sarah Howe. I'd like to apologize to everyone out there. Sarah Howe has been playing great with some nice saves, has not let in many goals. Doing a great job.
She came in the second quarter. She'll start.
Gonna have to get my contacts checked. Divine trying to fight for it. Divine has it. Divine loses it.
17 picks it back up. 8 smacks it back down again. 17 picks it back up. All back up.
Not cause, ground ball 1.
Nice pass over. Another turnover. St. Marie. Gives it up. Divine. Radijak. Divine. Over to Radijak.
Don't say anything you don't want to get caught in the hot mic.
DeAngelis. Over to Radijak.
12 high.
Brown couldn't get it. We'll put it over the top. But Keene State will have possession. 30 seconds left. And DeAngelis will put it in. Makes it a 14-3 lead. Jackie DeAngelis.
Keene State goal scored by number 3, Jackie DeAngelis.
3:45 remaining in the second quarter. Like I was saying earlier, Haley, they were getting good looks, they were getting good shots, but they just weren't going towards the beginning, and now every shot that they're taking is either just almost going in or it is going in, and they have blown this game wide open in the first half, I should say. Little bump there from Castleton. Divine.
22 has it. Pass to 17.
Divine. Over to Radijak. St. Marie.
Sorry, I'm just gonna hold that. That was under my breath.
9. No turn.
22 has it.
Leslie. Over to St. Marie. Divine.
22 or 19.
Ooh, did not make it. Who's gonna pick it up?
DeAngelis. Over to Brown.
19?
19 has it now, yes.
Divine. Back over to Brown. Divine. Brown has it. And Tess Brown puts it in. 15-3 game.
Keene State goal scored by number 12, Tess Brown.
Draw control is up. And Tess Brown will grab it again. 1:08 remaining in the half. Try to get a nice pass down there. Couldn't find it. DeAngelis. St. Marie gives it up. Radijak. Leslie could not hit. But Radijak will take it out. Trying to waste some clock and get the last shot. St. Marie does a spin move. Can't get it.
Whoa, ref. Come on, call it here.
Did they put the X or?
They did the X.
X, stop.
It's only for stuff like this.
St. Marie has it, and puts it in. No, he does not put it in. That comes off the goalpost.
Your halftime score.
And that'll do it for the first half for the Owls.
University 3.
Take a 12-point lead going into the half, 15-3. We'll be back for the start of the second half after this.
I'm blanking. I'm blanking too. Next question you want to do? Bro, where's Aiden?
Where's Aiden when we need him?
What are the other states, bro?
Dude. I haven't had to take a geography class in 4 years.
I didn't study this. I studied other stuff.
Hi, my name is Quinn Kimmel.
And I'm Ben Stafford.
And we're here to play What Do You Know? Phelps.
Spitz.
Lochte. Who from there? Murphy?
Murphy. Dude, I don't know.
Who was always good at the Olympics? Because, like, Michael Andrews in the back of my head, but he's awful at long course.
What, Jason Lezak? No.
Who's the fourth on that 4x1?
Well, I had Garrett Webergill, and then I also had Colin Jones. No.
I'm gonna fire Caleb Dressel.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
And I thought he was too young to be honest, but worth a try. Who else?
I'm blanking. Next question you want to do?
This is embarrassing.
I don't know. I was thinking Ryan Murphy too.
Yeah, because he's been the backstroker.
Yeah. You want to move on?
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we'd be wasting time.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten Biondi. I wouldn't have gotten him. We should have gotten Pearsall. Yeah, we should have gotten Pearsall.
Oh, Nathan!
How did we miss Nate Adrian?
I don't know, bro.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Don't know.
We should have got Adrian.
Vaguely rings a bell. I think I remember Dave saying something about
Yeah.
him.
No, Adrian, bro. I don't know how we did that.
Hartford, Boston, Albany,
Concord.
Not Portland. Is it Portland?
Is it Bangor?
All right, let's go Juneau for Alaska because that one's in my head right now.
Tallahassee. Good. Atlanta, Georgia.
Dallas. Texas. Houston.
Austin. Sacramento for California.
Portland, Oregon. Seattle then for Washington.
Wow. Is it Burlington for Vermont? No.
Brattleboro. No.
I'm gonna do for North Carolina, Raleigh.
Kansas City.
Topeka, Kansas. Madison, Wisconsin. I don't know. Chicago. No. Oh wait, what is
Indianapolis?
What's Illinois? Bro, where's Aiden?
Where's Aiden when we need him? Salt Lake City, Utah.
Nice.
Denver.
Baton Rouge for
Good.
Louisiana.
Go Tigers.
What's Kentucky? Louisville?
Fair guess. I'm trying to think.
Omaha,
of
Nebraska.
What are we missing? What's the capital? Wyoming.
Oh, I know Carson City, Nevada.
I have no idea what North Dakota, South Dakota is. Des Moines, Iowa.
It's Des Moines, but I'll give it to you.
Shout out Thomas.
Yeah, literally.
What else am I?
New Jersey.
Newark.
Jackson.
Little Rock, Arkansas. Montgomery, Alabama.
Bismarck. North Dakota. Bismarck. What about Washington, D.C., the capital of the U.S.?
Oh God, Honolulu for Hawaii. Phoenix for Arizona.
What is Maine, though?
It's not Alberta.
Oh, it might be Alberta. No? Oh. And it's not Bangor. Oh, Augusta, Maine.
Augusta,
that's what it is. Okay.
Let's go.
Hannah, Montana.
I don't know.
Michigan. Oh, Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing, yes.
Rhode Island. Oh my God. It's Providence. Rhode Island.
Columbus, Ohio.
Where's Tulsa? Is Tulsa one of them?
I haven't had to take a geography class in 4 years.
I didn't study this. I studied other stuff.
Yeah, I think that might call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Boise.
Should have gotten Boise.
Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, Springfield. Okay.
Frankfort, Kentucky.
Wouldn't have gotten Frankfurt.
Annapolis, Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh, Jackson for the wrong. I think
Yep.
Jackson, New Jersey.
Jefferson City, Missouri. Helena, Montana. Lincoln, Nebraska. Trenton, New Jersey.
We should have gotten that.
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I had that in my head. I wasn't sure.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, duh.
Salem. Wouldn't have gotten Salem.
I knew
Should
that.
have. Yeah, should have had that.
Columbia, South Carolina. Nashville.
How did we not get Nashville?
I don't even know why I didn't say Memphis. I should have said Memphis. I didn't even know that.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay, might have known that too.
Yep.
Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah. I should have known Charleston because
Cheyenne.
Tyler was just in Charleston.
Yeah. Bristol. Yes!
Hartford. Give me Waterbury.
Oh.
Ridgefield. Give me Greenwich then. Shout out
Bridgeport.
Gower.
New London. Milford.
New Haven.
New Haven. Danbury?
Yes.
Is Southington on there?
No,
Is it
we wouldn't
Southington?
be. Meriden.
Yes. Meriden's good. New Britain?
Yes. Yes. That's 8.
It's all around us.
I'm thinking like Mystic. Worth a try.
I'm just gonna like start naming some random ones off.
Fairfield?
Fairfield, that's 10. Let's go. 5 more.
Think of like big high schools. Think of states. Think of states.
Okay. All right. Well, on mine. Oh, so double L.
Yeah. We already said Greenwich. We already said
Cheshire?
Ridgefield.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Fairfield.
Yeah, Fairfield already.
Hall. Oh, sorry. West Hartford. Sorry. I don't know. I said Hall.
Hall and
It's
Connor.
one of the. West Hartford.
East Hartford. Worth a try.
What do we? Trumbull.
Trumbull is a fair guess.
Yeah.
Putnam.
Oh my gosh. What are we missing? What's in that?
Windsor.
Wow. South Windsor.
Wow, with Bradley there and everything too.
Willimantic. Stores is not on there, right? Okay. Stanford.
Stanford, yes. Wallingford.
East Lyme. Old Lyme.
Manchester.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
And a buddy out there. Think of everyone.
And welcome back to the action as we'll get started here at the start of the second half. It's hard for me to pin down exactly what right things the Owls did in the first half because they did so many. They just kind of had a nice, good flow of the game. It's not like we could talk to any of them and say, like, oh, you guys played a little bit faster today, you guys played a little bit slower. They just seem to pick their spots, know exactly where to shoot, how to shoot, when to get someone open. They've just played good team lacrosse today. What do you think, Haley?
Yeah, definitely. I would agree. I mean, from my standpoint, being a former athlete, you can definitely tell when a team has chemistry, and I would say that this team definitely does, and is especially showing that today.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more. We have officially come to the under the lights portion of the game. We were under the lights before, but the sun was still kind of out. But it's that point in the game where everyone on the sidelines is in their coats, and everyone's out there. You can see the breath. And Castleton will win the
Kara's in now.
Okay,
Moriarty.
okay. Yeah, I got it right now. Okay, so it's just, I bet you probably just don't.
Gangras into the back.
Yeah, especially how the game's going.
Back over to Brown. Brown behind. That was a nice pass. DeAngelis over to St. Marie. And that is a goal from Hannah Dworkin.
Keene State
16-3
goal,
lead.
number 19, Hannah Dworkin.
Go past it, Tara.
12.
Assisted by Tess Brown. Got that nice running clock going too. There's a lot of things you love to see, and that's one of them.
He just needs to make it a point. Like, I know he's not going to tell me to turn it off.
St. Marie back in the mix to do the draw controls. Over a nice grab by Ward, who gives it to McCarthy.
Sorry. It's Mika's birthday.
Greenemeyer. Ward. Castleton trying to do their best to penetrate the middle. Greenemeyer couldn't do it. Ball is almost taken away by Brown. And they give it to Keene State. Radijak will run back over to Devine. Gengras loses it. Hounded by a trio of Spartans, but gives it over to Anya Dinger. St. Marie. Over to Brown. Brown back to Gengras. St. Marie. Over to Brown. Brown gives it to Gengras. St. Marie has it. Over the top, can't hit. That could not have felt good. Castleton gets it back. Dinger trying to grab it. Ward. McCarthy. Loomis can't get it, but Greenemeyer does. McCarthy. And Moriarty. That is Moriarty. I made sure of it. Gives it over. Guntulis.
Other than that, no, I don't believe so. Yep.
And it'll be given to Castleton. Connor gives it over. Greenemeyer. Keene State needs to get back on defense. Brasser. Over to Ward. Ward will take it.
Keep the regular clock going.
Ref pats their head.
11 has a free position.
It'll be a free position Given to you by Megan Ward, freshman from East Hampton, Mass. And a nice save by Moriarty. And the ball will be given back to Castleton.
Number 8 with a shot.
Loomis cannot hit. It'll stay with the Spartans. St. Marie trying to get it, but Moriarty slithers in and picks it up. Guntulis over to Leslie. Keene State has it, trying to find some room. Dengros. Devine. Over to Brown. Radijak. Back over to Leslie. Dworkin. Over to Redbird. Gives it back over to Leslie. Running in circles are the Keene State Owls. Looks like we'll have some free position.
19 free position. Shot and save.
Nice save.
Shot 19, save.
Saved by Opila.
Goalie still has it, she's coming out.
I like how slow their goalie walks out, Haley. I like how she surveys.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen that before.
Smith was coming back into the game. Loomis loves to run. She's running around. Wow, she got wide open and puts it in. Phoebe Loomis, my goodness.
You said go by 8?
Yep, no assist. Did we score? 8 on Castleton scored.
Castleton goal scored by number 8, Phoebe Loomis.
16-4 game for the Owls.
Are you happy that they scored?
It's just in my head. All the, like, the pregame music gets stuck in my head for at least 2 days after.
Radijak's in the middle now.
Number 4.
Ball will stay with Castleton.
Good try there, though, with the double team.
Yeah, the heart was there. They just could not execute right away. Gives it to Loomis. Might as well give it to Loomis. She's going to run past everyone. Here comes Phoebe Loomis.
Number 8 to 11.
Keep the regular
I'm
clock
gonna
going.
keep yours going.
11.
4:42 remaining in the third quarter. Free position. Ward has it.
Flag. Ma'am, do you want me to stop my shot clock? Please tell me.
So would you even count that as a free position at times?
I think you usually do, but I don't know what it'd be on a stat.
Wow.
I would just say failed attempt.
11.
And Ward will put it in to make this a 16-5 game.
11. Jill.
Us or them?
took out 2 midfielders. They switched the whole midfield up. Cool. They did. I think they put out 1 new defender. Offense should be the same. Just midfield.
In the middle for the draw control, Haley Radajak. Castleton almost bobbles it.
Shot 18 save.
Moriarty saves it. Keene State hustling downfield. Rudberg over to Gengras. Two and a half minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ball taken away by Castleton. Almost throw it away, and it looks like they will throw it away. Here comes Leslie. Can't get it. 30 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yellow? Or no?
No yellow card. It was just the coach calling it.
Seems someone faked us out by screaming yellow. Behind the net. Leslie with the ball over to Gengras. DeAngelis. Ball's up for grabs. Keene State will grab it. Gengras has it. Gengras trying to get a shot. Ball will stay in Keene possession. Gengras into the middle. Rudberg was the intended target, but she couldn't get it. Castleton has it. 26 seconds remaining. Castleton trying to figure something out. Over the top, McCarthy was the intended target. She can't get it. Keene State will pick it back up. Keene State just trying to keep the ball over from that side. Surrounded by Owls. Castleton has it. 10 seconds remaining. They can make this a 10-point game. 2 seconds. 1 second. Got to get something going. And they will not. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter, where the score is Keene State 15, Castleton 5. We'll be back soon after these messages.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
The road to national championships runs through ncaa.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with ncaa.com, the home of college sports.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
And welcome back to the game. Haley Radijak and Lacey Greenemeyer set to draw control in the middle. It's up. Castleton almost got it, but Keene State has it. Brown almost has it taken away. Here's Radijak.
Interception by, 16 got it. 9.
St. Marie. Dworkin. DeAngelis back over to St. Marie. St. Marie going to drive into the middle, has it taken away. Castleton will bring it down. Sarah Howe back in goal for Keene State. Oh, and almost has it taken away, but does drop it. McCarthy. Connor has it. And Howe will put a stop to it. Surrounded by a trio of Spartans. Here comes Gumtulis. Pass was broken away. Gangras picks it up.
Right, 16's got it.
Oh, she just pulled out.
Brown.
It's a peeper, it's a frog.
It's a what?
A frog. I call them peepers.
22 it went out, so it's going to be to Castleton.
And that'll be Castleton ball.
Castleton definitely showing some improvement than we saw in the first half.
Absolutely. Keene State's only scored 1 goal since the end of the first half. Castleton just trying to get themselves in the middle with the Keene State defense is really wearing on them. Loading up the strong side. Gives it over to DeAngelis.
22 has it to 3.
DeAngelis. Oh, nice pass.
19 shot and save.
19 shot save.
Dworkin shot it, but it was saved by Opila. Oh, and St. Marie knocks it away. But it'll stay Castleton ball. Good play by number 9. McCarthy. We'll pick it up. Good movement by Ward. Gives it over to Connor. 10:38 remaining in the game. And they put it in. Phoebe Loomis.
Castleton goal scored by number 8, Phoebe Loomis.
Cuts the Owls' lead down to only 10. And we'll have a timeout from Castleton with 10:07 remaining in the fourth quarter, where the score is Keene State 16, Castleton 6. We'll be back after these messages.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
And welcome back. 10:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. Haley, I'm trying to understand. Do you think that the Owls have kind of taken their foots off the gas a little bit, or do you think that Castleton is just playing a little bit differently than they did in the first half?
I mean, it could go both ways because Castleton is definitely getting a little more gritty, a little more speedier, but the Owls could have got a little too comfortable as well.
Yeah, especially being up that much going into halftime. And in this half, they've only scored 1 goal the entire time. DeAngelis. Over to Brown. Dworkin. Into the middle. Taken away by Castleton. Just runs through all the Owls. Brown not giving up on the play. Cody. And Sarah House saves it. Lions. Over to Rudberg. DeAngelis. Thought about giving it to St. Marie. In the middle. And that's a goal by Lola Smith, her second of the game.
Keene State goal scored by number 2, Lola Smith.
7.5 minutes remaining in the game. Radijak can't get it. But Tess Brown can grab it. Dorkin. Radijak. Over to Brown. Radijak. Over the side, nice pass. St. Marie has it. No call on that for some reason.
It's crazy that wasn't called.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
Took her to the ground.
Yeah. That was not a flop either. And she put it in. They're going to count the goal. Hannah Dworkin.
Keene State goal scored by number 19, Hannah Dworkin.
Owls seem to have found the pep in their step once again in the fourth quarter. Keene State grabs it once again.
Who has that ball?
Signal, please, sure.
Because I know she got the ground ball. Is that 8?
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8.
Castleton will pass around. Here's Ward. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Ward brings it into a couple of Owls. Will pick it up and will put it in. Megan Ward.
Castleton goal scored by number 11, T.N. Connor.
Megan Ward.
I'm sorry, Megan Ward.
I'm like, no, we just talked.
Oh, you're right.
I'm putting the light on.
Yeah, that was definitely that. I thought it was Megan Johnson. Oh, whoa.
Okay. I thought we could handle it. I was wrong.
And Abe's here now, great. It is the delay.
Divine. Over to Radijak. Keene State going around in the circle. Radijak. Has it. Trying to bring it in. 2:45 remaining in the game. And Castleton has an opening.
Who was that?
Connor.
That's 10. Is that 11?
Free position now by Connor. And Connor puts it in. TN Connor puts it in. 18-8 game.
Castleton goal scored by number 10, TN Connor.
Minute and a half remaining.
Ryan, can you, do you know where to get?
And it just seems that the Owls are going to finish this one out by passing it around. Radajak says, not today. DeAngelis. Say Marie. Brings it back out.
6. Or 5. Yeah.
And Radajak puts it in.
Keene State goal scored by number 5, Haley Radajak.
And that will be the cherry on top. With 26 seconds remaining in the game, 19-8 lead for the Owls. They came home. They took care of business. And they now go up on the Castleton Spartans. Big win today for playoff seeding. And I don't even think they'll get a draw control started. That's it. That's going to do it. As the clock runs out, the Keene State Owls win 19-8.
Your final score, Keene
But
State
don't go
Owls
anywhere, ladies and
19,
gentlemen. We'll be back
Castleton
shortly with our
19.
interview with head coach Travis Wyant as well as the players. So stay with us.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Owl Athletics Top 10 Plays for the Fall 2022 semester. I'm Quinn Kimmel. The fall semester had some incredible action. Keene State claimed a pair of Little East Conference championships, set several milestones, and set us up for an exciting spring. At number 10, a terrific goal for men's soccer. With Keene State down 3-1 against Eastern Connecticut State, freshman Nicholas Henao Vasquez receives the through ball from Noah Spalding and fires a shot past the goalie to get the Owls back into the game. At number 9, a game winner from women's soccer. In the 14th minute against UMass Dartmouth, Captain Alexis Skinner picks up the ball from over 30 yards away and hammers home a rocket that grazed the goalie's hands and finds its way into the back of the net. Skinner's first goal of the season gave the Owls a crucial Little East Conference victory. Our number 8 play is the prowess of sophomore Molly Murray from the penalty spot. The Owls midfielder was a perfect 5 for 5 on penalty strokes this season and is 7 for 9 in her career. She netted penalty stroke goals against Colby Sawyer, Eastern Connecticut, Plymouth State, Smith, and WPI this season. At number 7, a breakaway dunk by sophomore standout Octavio Brito. In the Owls' home opener against Rutgers Newark, Brito picks the pocket of Chino Anyawu and springs down the court for the jam as the Owls would roll 102-66. At number 6, the return of women's basketball co-captain Jackie Alibrandi. After missing more than a year with an injury, Alibrandi marked her return to the court against Rhode Island College on December 10th. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter, she goes up for the layup plus the foul and converts the three-point play to get the Owls within 1. At number 5, an outstanding individual effort by men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. Facing MIT just after Thanksgiving, Hunter tips away the inbound pass, corrals the ball, and heads down court to finish with a slam dunk as the Owls would finish with the 102-90 win. Our number 4 play is a milestone for men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. In an early season matchup against Southern Maine, Hunter backs in late in the first half and gets the friendly roll to become the 38th player in school history to score 1,000 points. Hunter finished with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists on the day. At number 3, Keene State's women's cross country captures their first LEC title since 2018. The Owls placed 4 runners in the top 10, led by junior Maggie St. John, who was second in 19 minutes, 48.7 seconds. Also earning all conference honors included graduate student Grace Furlong, sophomore Aurora Couteau, and freshman Anna O'Reilly, as the Owls won the race by 18 points. At number 2, it's the qualification of Jake Pearl to the NCAA Division III Championships. Pearl, who was second overall at the LEC Championships, became the first KSC runner in 7 years to qualify for the NCAA Championships. At the NCAA regional race, Pearl finished 17th overall, covering the 8K course in 25 minutes, 49.9 seconds to punch his ticket for East Lansing, Michigan, and the full NCAA championship. And our number 1 play of the semester comes to us from Keene State Volleyball. The Owls, who had not won the LEC championship since 2008, faced Plymouth State in the conference championship game. The Owls, who had dropped the first set, found themselves down 23-12 in the second set before storming back for a stunning 26-24 victory. And after dropping the third set, Keene State rallied to tie the match with a 25-22 fourth set win. And in the final set, the Owls rolled out to a 10-1 lead to complete a thrilling comeback and capture their first conference title in 14 years. The fall 2022 semester was a great one, and we look forward to more outstanding plays as we begin 2023. For more coverage of Keene State athletics, follow us on all our social media platforms and YouTube at Keene State Owls, as well as online at KeeneOwls.com.
My favorite thing about Keene State, I really like how close the classes are together. My favorite class at Keene State, right now I'm really enjoying my film analysis class. I really enjoy the teacher. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? I really like meatball subs. I've had it since I was a little kid. My mom would always make them. What do I enjoy most about my sport? I really like how everyone is kind of all together. The track team, even distance, we all talk, have dinner together. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? I would have to say that's probably Michael Gigliotti. My favorite vacation spot, I really want to visit Iceland. I think that would be a very cool place to go.
I'm sitting here now with Hannah Dworkin. Hannah, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Are LEC games different to you and your team? Do you guys go into these games with a different mentality, or do you just go and play like it's every other game?
LEC games are different than every other game because anything can happen in a conference game, and you really don't know what to expect going in. I feel every year because the teams change so much.
Yeah.
So.
You had 3 goals on top of 3 assists today. How does it feel to help your team in a game like this, like you said, LEC games, especially with the playoffs coming up?
I mean, it feels really good. I love assisting. It's the biggest thing I do for the team. So that obviously feels nice to get 3 assists and help out. But I think everybody did a really good job today. We had a lot of assisters and a lot of goal scorers, so it was a good game all around for everybody.
Absolutely. And just another personal question: how do you, as a player, like playing in these under the lights home games? Is this a different feeling than any other games?
I love under the lights. It's different than a day game, just because the atmosphere is so fun, and it's I don't know, it's good vibe. Good vibe.
It's a good vibe all around. Yeah. Everyone likes it.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with head coach Travis Wyant. Coach Y, tonight we saw 3 different players of yours taking the draw control. What was your motive behind switching it up a bit?
I think each individual kind of brings different things to the table for that. One person is very specific at one thing, one person's very specific at the other. So just getting a different look and getting a different energy on the circle is really important, especially as we move forward in the season, heading into playoffs. We want to make sure we're exploring all options at that position.
The Owls seemed to switch their change of speed throughout the game. Was that intentional and being used as a strategy?
Yeah, one of the things that, I mean, Pat, you know this probably just as well as these lacrosse student athletes, possession is very, very important to me. I want to control possession. Possession is very much the best defense. If you have the ball, no one else does. So that was very intentional, and they did a great job of controlling that possession throughout the game.
All right, and for my last question of the night, do you feel your team was getting a little complacent after the second half?
No, I think they were working on very specific things that we kind of gave them to work on, and they did a good job of like really testing themselves throughout that quarter and pushing themselves in those specific areas. So I was really happy with their performance. While it might not have necessarily netted a lot of goals or anything like that, it was very intentional what we were trying to do in that quarter.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
And the final score of today's game, 19-8. I'm JJ LeBlanc here with Haley Patridge. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.